Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal page. Today I'm doing single page spread in my large Dylusions journal. I have already added a thin layer of gesso to the page and I'm now just going in and using some gel matte medium to stick down some Dina Wakley collage tissue paper, the text one. This is one of the text papers that was either the patterned pack or not really sure, one of the early ones anyway. And then this church window pieces, they came in one of the, I think it was the August 2020 release. I do love those church windows, they're lovely. And then my camera had a bit of a fail. So you can see that I've already done the background, and in the background I've used turquoise, blushing and carnation, and I've used the Swirling Dashes stencil and the Mini Favourites stencil as well, and added those colours into the background. And then I've put one of my faces that I've drawn myself in there and added some colour to the cheeks using the Jane Davenport palette pastels. Then I'm using the letters from the alphabet stencils and masks set that's also from Dina Wakley, and I'm just drawing around the letters. Breathe. I knew that I wanted the letters up there and I wondered whether to use the actual stencil part, and then I decided I would just draw around them, and I'm going to paint into the letter shapes. I was just deciding which colour to use. I think I've gone with apricot. So I knew that I wanted a fairly pale colour for the base of the letters, but white was going to be too bright, so just going in with apricot because of having used the pinks and the orangey pinks in the background already, I felt it would work quite well. So I'm just using a flat brush and basically just painting around the letter shapes. It's quite easy with this flat brush because it's a similar width to the letters that I'd drawn around. And then once it was dry, I used a pale pink Posca pen and I just went in and added some spots to the letters. The face that I've added to the page is just drawn on ordinary printer paper using the Jane Davenport License to Quill pen, which you will have seen me use in previous videos if you've watched videos of mine before. Then I'm just outlining the letters in the word breathe in a sketchy way using a fine black Posca pen. Wasn't really too worried about keeping it neat. And then I'm just going around the circles that I added, the dots and the spots, and outlining those as well. Then using a Pitt marker pen in a very, very dark grey, I'm just adding some shadows to the letters just to help them pop out from the page a little bit more. And I'm going to add a quote down here, so that's why I've drawn some rough lines on the page, and then I'm just making my letters fit inside the line so they touch the top and the bottom of the lines. And this is a Posca pen. I think it's a bullet tip one. It's quite thick, so it's quite nice to do lettering with. And then just going over those shadows again. I must have felt they didn't stand out enough. And then I'm just reinforcing the letters, just making some parts of them a little bit thicker. And finally, I'm adding more shadows to the letters and some dots. And that's about it. That's the page done. So it's a page with really nice pastel colours in the background and a face as a focal point. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video.